Welcome to our wonderful and amazing community. Pray your day is going positively well. There are some that are still relying on the physical aspect of things. And that could be where some of us or some goes wrong by just relying solely on the physical part. Some people are still like this. Again, there's so many different perspectives, so many different realms, so many different parts to this. And it's almost like when God said, don't rely on humans or on people, but rely on me. See, right? You may not be able to see God. You may not be able to physically see this, this energy, this being, but it's there, and it wants you to rely on it, not solely on the physical slash, the people, like on other people, but on it, or on, we'll say him, right? On God, the energy, the source of it all, right? It's also like how, walk by faith, not by sight type of thing. You just know, you have this inner knowing, even though you don't see it physically yet, but you keep this faith, and you keep your inner eye on it, right? Whether or not these two eyes can see it or not, you keep your focus, your inner focus, on that which is confirming to you from within self that yes, it is possible. Yes, there is more than one way to achieve. Yes, there is more than one way to perceive. Yes, there is more than one way of doing something. See, some things may or may not work for you, but it may work for others. And it just all depends on how you're taking it in, how you're perceiving it, what your feelings are towards it, right? Because our energy sometimes is based on the type of, like, how we're feeling towards that specific thing. How they say feeling is the secret, right? So it's just another analogy of, right, feel it within your being that it is so. Feel it within you. Know within yourself that all things are possible to the one who believes. Don't let anyone on the outside of you tell you that whether it's possible or not, right? You are the one to say it is so within yourself. The universe didn't give you the idea, didn't give you the thought, didn't give you the didn't give you the the knowledge within self if it wasn't possible, right? So basically, what I'm saying is that, all things are possible to the one who believes it is so. So the outside world will try to convince you, oh no, you have to go this way in order to achieve what it is that you are wanting to achieve. But that is not so. That is not true. There's multiple ways of accomplishing and achieving it if you believe that to be so within yourself, right? It's like believing in yourself, believing in your abilities, believing in your gifts. You have this inner knowing that you have been gifted with, inner sight, like, you have the sight to see beyond the illusions, beyond the physical realm beyond. And it's just totally up to you. It's totally up to you on what it is that you want to take in for self, right? You get to choose. You have this. The universe has gifted us this choice, right? A choice to go that route, a choice to go that route, or a choice to make your own route. The universe has given us a choice, and we have to be wise. We have to be wise with the choices that we make. Yes, no matter what path you take, it can all still lead you back to the promised land, right? It can also lead you back to the promised land, but it's going to take you detours, right? It's going to take you down, depending on what you chose for yourself, it's going to take you down a specific route, and it may be mountains and hills. It may have more obstacles, but again, it's your choice. It's your choice in the matter. And I think we're learning that. We're learning that we do have a say. We do have the ability to change things up and create and co-create with the universe, and just have this beautiful relationship with the universe, with source, and just live beautifully, if that's what we are choosing for ourselves. And it's just about changing your perception, changing how you're perceiving it. There's so many different things. Like, they say with God all things are possible. So, if you believe this to be so, then you go down this beautiful path that you are creating within the mind for yourself. And there's more than what meets these two eyes, right? There's more than what has been said. There's more than what you can perceive, and you got to tap into it. You have to know within self that there is more. Once you tell yourself there's more, and then you start saying, okay, well, what would I like to experience more of, right? What would I like to experience out of this, right? Because you get to have a choice in this, right? And so you ask yourself these questions and figure out what it is that you're wanting to experience and see more of, and then you tune into that. You do the steps to, put it into action, right? You got to put it into action mentally, physically, verbally, and all these other things, right? So, and you just really tune into it, and it doesn't really matter what the outside world shows you. You know that you can bend reality, that you can take that leap into something new, something different, and you stick with that, what you are telling yourself. No matter what anyone else or anything else is showing you or saying to you, you stick with that and you stay consistent with that, and you will start to see everything bend to that. I love you all, and I pray that you all have an amazing and wonderful day, because you truly do deserve to have an amazing and wonderful day. So be it. It is done.